So I'm here with my esteemed co-host Roxas, who you can't see right now because he's sitting right here in my lap. Roxas, you want to say hi to everyone real fast? Why won't you speak to me, Roxas? I'm gonna hold you up regardless, okay? Because you know, come here, come here, come here. I got a little something for you. Mwah. Say hello. Hi everyone. My name is Roxas. Mwah. I love you, sweet little boy. Mwah. Go on. Back to licking your. Yeah, he just he just lays right back down on my leg. So this game is a huge topic because it's just a hot pile of trash. So Dragon Age: The Veilguard described as piece of garbage in the Tombstone of BioWare. So we can pretty much guess why someone posted this. This is just one of the lines about not feeling comfortable in their own skin as a man, as a woman. Well, so that that obvious stuff tossed in there, and it's like, yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah, I can hear the people complaining about that. Or representation, John. Representation. Yeah, yeah, we'll get that to in a second. Spanish-speaking streamer Natalia Serenova blasted Dragon Age: The Veilguard after obtaining a review copy by allegedly informing the company that she was a non-binary woman. The initial post translated on X wrote, "Guess who got a review code from Dragon Age: The Veilguard? BioWare had just sold his soul to the devil, or their soul, really. It's a company. I just had to say I was a non-binary woman, and they gave it to me. Get ready for a mega review soon or tomorrow. Find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z." On of note, Ciranova's comments come in the wake of the YouTuber Wolfhard FPS sharing that that creators who were negative. Yeah, I talked about that. Basically, if you were negative about the game initially, like with the play test or whatever, they didn't give you the code to, for the game, to review it. Um, which obviously is like, oh, it's a control group and this and that. It's just bad business. You know, you should be free to let people, people should be free to choose whether or not they want to buy it. If the game's a bad game, obviously there's still people who are going to play it. There's still people. I mean, look at Dustbin. Dustbin continue, not to continue, but it was a bad game. Concord, people knew it was going to be bad, and they still got it. So let people be honest. Because when you start doing crap like, oh, well, you gave us a bad review, so we're not going to give you the code. They're just going to give a review anyway, and they're still going to trash you. So, optics, man, optics. Um, he wrote, three creators, including myself, were a bit more critical than others, and with our hands-on time with Dragon Age of Veilguard, not a single one of us will be getting a review code with time to actually give opinions before release. Just thought I would throw that out there. Um, yeah, we pretty much talked about all this before. Yeah, very linear. All right, so let's see. Um, okay, we get to her finally. Serenova then shared her review of the game after 3.5 hours of play. She wrote, "Terrible graphics. Yeah, they look bad. Boring and monotonous combat. They want to copy God of War, but in a bad way. The game does not run at a constant 30 FPS. What? Um, it drops and the screen freezes when there are many NPCs. Many of the dialogues are noticeably made, but with AI. Oh my god, that sounds terrible. Very linear and very linear. The options lead nowhere. False free will. The creator of character focused on the trans and LGBT community, which we already freaking knew that. An inclusive language and Spanish subtitles. He wrote, the characters move very robotic. They lack animation. Yeah, yeah, and I'll show that. The script doesn't make sense. Neither do the quest. From one place to another, killing bugs. Too much focus on homosexuality, lesbians, drags, race swaps everywhere. She then summarized, it's a effing piece of garbage as an RPG. Stay away from this game. Don't even buy it on sale. Sounds like she's going into video, AVGN with that one. Don't even if it's on sale for a penny, do not buy this game. And then she finishes by holding up her copy and like throwing it out and like blasting it with the zapper or something. And then you hear do 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 as the credits pop up. I love AVGN. It's crazy, honestly. Side note, how long he's been doing it. Like James, he's been doing that character of AVGN for what, 2 decades now? It's crazy. It's crazy how long that man has been doing that. Same thing with Doug and Nostalgia Critic. Except I think Nostalgia Critic has gotten more, boring compared to AVGN. AVGN is really still entertaining. But that's just me. I mean, I like them both, but I think I prefer AVGN. Like James, just really, really into what he does. Where was I? It's a pile of putrefaction. Yeah, she sounds like a putrefaction created by people who have no effing idea about video games. Uninstall it already, you F your mother. What? The subsequent post she wrote, this game will be the Tombstone of BioWare. She finally concluded, if they don't fix the bugs before launch, coupled with political agenda, this game will be shite. That is hilarious. So, yeah, you have this crap right here. You want to know why Nintendo games have been fun for, 40 plus years? Because they don't do this crap. Now, you can say, well, John, there's some Nintendo games. It doesn't matter. Some is way different than what it is now with all of them. Okay, you're never going to hear something about, like in Zelda, you're not going to hear the evil orange man from the west. Or, Zelda lovingly on Link's arm as she says, Link, what's wrong? And Link says, it's an existential crisis, Zelda. I just don't feel comfortable being a boy. Is this wrong? Is there something wrong with me? No, you should be free to be who you are, Link. You're not going to hear Mario say, hello, I'm a Mario. My pronouns are he, him. You're not going to hear it because Nintendo focuses on good games. Why do you think Ubisoft, every game this year has been a complete flop? Why do you think movies, TV shows that do this crap are a complete flop? Because people are tired of it. Okay, and Rock says, I'm sorry, buddy boy, but you gotta go. You're way too heavy for Grandpa's leg now. You're not a kitten anymore, and you could just effortlessly lie there. Sorry, buddy boy. Oh my god. It's cold, but I'm freaking thirsty as hell. Yeah, you're not gonna see that. The games now, the movies, comics, they focus too much on this real world stuff. Real world politics and internal politics, like in-game internal politics. Like, so, we'll stick with Zelda. The land of Hyrule, the kingdom of Hyrule, obviously has its own politics because it's a freaking kingdom. You're going to have the politics of running a kingdom. But you're not going to hear them talking about, the gender pronouns and the transgender and orange man bad, or you're not going to hear that crap. These games are just so wanting to be in your face about it now. It's okay to have a message at some point if you want, if it's subtle, but if it's throughout the game like this, it's not subtle. It's in your face, and people are tired of that. Let me bring up that. You can see how they're standing, their faces and everything. They just look so fake. I mean, they're game characters, but look at, remember the characters from the old games? Like just the last game, how detailed they were. Now look at this. They look like they're clay. But let me bring up the video. Okay, it's right here. Are you guys ready for some really intense, gripping dialogue with some amazing animations? I hope you are, because this is going to blow you away.
So you're a little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon?
Yeah.
So you're a little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's not all. There's actually more to this scene. All right, so I had to go to YouTube to find this. Again, you guys ready for some intense, riveting, gripping, heart-wrenching conversations and dialogue and voice acting? Here you go.
Jathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Avatash.
Panahedan. I'll see you soon.
So, the dragon hunter has a softer side.
The Kyun says you take care of people.
So you're a little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon?
Yeah.
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing.
Really heart-stopping stuff. I was on the edge of my seat. My heart was almost beating out of my chest, which is how gripping that was. The voices, the dialogue, everything was... No, it's a pile of crap. Okay, and there's no excuse. It's 2024. Games in the past have been able to have better facial animations and better movement and all that than this game has. So there's no excuse. I don't want to hear people say, it's a video game. Okay, if I bring this up, if World of Warcraft can make extremely realistic looking mouth movements by hand, you know, in-game or those really beautiful cinematics, they don't use motion capture. If they can just go in there and do that with pure skill, there should be no reason why other companies can't at least try to do the same. Instead, it's just like... So there's no excuse. No excuse. Their faces, everything about them is stiff. It's boring. It's dull. They look like plasticky, just... They look like clay. They don't look like real things. Remember, Dragon Age used to look good, detailed, you know, like gritty and with scruff and this and that. But now it's like everyone is just like squeaky clean looking, and even their bodies, you know, the clothes and everything. It's just, it just, you know. Like another character. You can see like every character looks like clay, and everyone's been saying the same thing. They all move stiff. The dialogue's bad. You know, you bring up crap like we were just talking about. Where is it? Yeah, you bring up this crap, and apparently that's not the only time. It's throughout the game, because again, I've said this before, these companies can't help themselves. But no one seems to listen to that. These companies will only learn when more people start to speak out about it. That's the only way to do it. But as long as there's one person defending this, again, if you want a political message, it needs to be a political game. Or more, in some sense, you know, Dragon Age has its own internal politics due to its own world, but bringing the in-world stuff, you know, like, again, you're not going to hear someone like Zelda say, oh, the evil orange man from the West, or anyone in a Nintendo game having identity crisis. You're not going to do it. They focus on good games. Every game that's pretty much come out this year has been crap because all these companies are so focused on shoving in as much ideological bull crap as they can. And then they're like, oh, I don't understand why no one likes it. Why is the game doing bad? You're just a bunch of far-right extremists. You're just a bunch of phobes. No, we're tired of bad games. Simple as that. Bad games, bad characters don't sell well. Your marketing, when you come out to market it, instead of attacking the players, how about you tell us why we should be liking the game instead? I don't know. Seems like a pretty good business strategy there. Instead of bashing the players and saying, if you don't like it, don't play it. The game's not for you. Instead of doing that, why not just say, we understand something we view might criticize, but here are some reasons why we think you might like the game. Boom. And then people will respect that a lot more. And those people will be like, huh, they didn't actually come out and attack us? Okay, I think I might actually try this game now. It's not that hard, people. It's not that hard. Keep this crap out of the games. Stop focusing on real world politics. Stop bashing the players, and you'll have a good game and it'll sell. And that money, that game will become a money printing machine. Just stop. People are tired of this crap. Okay, they're placating and pandering to a very, very, very small group of people while you're alienating not only the entire rest of the player base, but potential players. This, I don't even know why I bother half the time. Because there's always some idiot out there who's, stop attacking big company, John. You're just a phobe-ism, John. You don't know what you're talking about, John. No one feels that way, huh? No one feels that way, huh? I guess all these crappy games that have come out have just been huge successes secretly, right? Because so many players have played them. And with the numbers, it's just a sure guaranteed thing. Oh, wait, that's right. It's not. Because every time we see the numbers, it starts up here and then immediately just down because no one plays them. But sure, keep trying to say that. It's just, you're just in the minority, John. No one else feels it. Okay, numbers don't lie. Numbers do not lie. But sure, keep telling yourself that. Anyway, I'm not surprised. The fact that she was able to just say that she was non-binary is freaking hilarious. Really shows where their priorities are. But what do you expect? What do you expect? This is gaming in 2024. They don't care about games or making them good or good stories or good characters. They care about identity politics in them and how you identify. So, anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.